Hello, this is Solomon Davis from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. The day is March 29th, 2018, and this is my weekly trade review, where I review a morning NASDAQ trade. That's a 9:30 opening NASDAQ trade, where I'm looking at the future market, and I'm also trading QQQ. Let me let you know this is all for educational purposes only. Trading is risky. You can and you will lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor, check with your significant other before endeavoring into trading. Get educated, and that's what we're all about. You know, we have coaching, we have classes, we have recordings that can help you with your trading, and I hope this is helping you with your trading. Again, it may be a little bit advanced for some, but those who are out there are already trading, or you're getting to that point where you want to learn a little bit more about day trading, I hope this will just show you, what we are looking at. Let me bring up my slides and let you know. Again, like I said, this is March 29th. This is going to be for the week of March 26th to March 30th. Visit us at rightsidetrading.com and email me at solomon@rightsidetrading.com if you have any questions. Again, like this week, it's been like all the rest of the weeks so far here this month. That first 5-minute candle is greater than 10. Normally that was a no trade for me. So, but when the markets change, you have to change. So I've come up with some other little different strategy on trading that candle itself, or again, like I always had, was my next best play. If you look at some of my older videos, I used to talk about that all the time when that happens. So that's what happened again this week. So let's go ahead and just bring up the charts and see what we had on the chart. Okay, this is Monday. Again, if you look over here in the future market, that first 5-minute candle was greater than 10. And I look at these candles, I look from wick to wick. And as you can see within this candle, 58 to 68, so that candle is definitely greater than 10. That's all you really, it takes you that long. Let that candle complete though. Usually I'm letting that candle complete if I'm not trading this candle itself now. So that's the other thing. Since I'm drawing support and resistance levels, as soon as I see this thing down here and I see it bouncing, can I get into this candle? If I see this thing come down and it reverses on me, can I get into these candles before it completes 10 points? Can I get in this trade right here? And did it go 10 points? Yes, within this area. Am I willing to take those trades? I showed you, I got a video out there where I did this. That's what I do. But again, like you say, you got to make sure you have enough room for that 10 points, because this thing was getting close to a resistance level and it could have turned around on you. And let's see what happened here. Okay, let's go next here. It did go up a little bit higher, went sideways, and it did finally come back down based on that supply that we had up there. Let's go on to the next day. Next day, again, red down, look for it to continue down. The market had been sloping down. The thing is, where do you get into this trade? Again, that's another one of these things that I'm looking at. Do you get in once it breaks up? Let me stop there. Do you get into this trade once it breaks this level right here? And then was there's 10 points or more for that to go down? Yes, there was. So that's what I'm looking at on trading that first 5-minute candle. Now the next best thing that you can do, using my next best play on these type trades, did it pull back, to that 50% point, which is right here in this level before I actually played it down. It could pull back a little bit there, pull back a little bit here on this candle here. But this is where, you got to get used to watching the market. You have to practice these things. You got to maybe run some statistics on these candles and stuff. You can get the data and run that data and see if it's a good trade for you. This is all about education, how some of us go about looking at the market. But as you can see, it did give you 10 points or more to the downside, and I'm still able to play my red down, green up. That's what I like. And that's what I've kind of seen now that I can still play. So let's go to the next day. This is Wednesday. Again, this market that came down looked like it was bouncing down here in this area again. Again, let's take a quick look. Just make sure we're gonna get where. Make sure you understand what I'm seeing. 10 right here. This candle moved close to 40 points on that first 5-minute candle, it was going up. I'm looking at a supply area way up here. I'm looking at maybe this was just a relief rally right here. This is what we just saw here. So again, you know, if this could have traded this thing once it broke, you know, I'm seeing it going up. Where do I want to get in this worst case? You know, maybe somewhere around here. But this thing almost went 20 points from this place once it broke above this level. But it came all the way back down. That would have been a break-even trade. So that's what you also got to kind of look at on these trades. So let's look at it how it played out. Boom, it dropped right away. You know, so now if you really wanted to play it in the direction with the way you should play it, in the direction that it was going in based on what your other indicators were telling you, you know, worst case again, getting into this trade would have been at this level here, you know, or, you know, because again, you're going against the trend. That's just me. That's the way I trade it, you know. So my entry wouldn't have been there. But again, look where it went from here. You can see 80 to 60, over 20 points. Even if you got into this thing late, so getting 10 points on these trades is not that. It's beginning to look like it's not that difficult, you know. But then look here, we got a reversal pattern. It's going back up on us. But that's all I really want to show. Again, there's many trades on the NASDAQ once you learn how to trade it and all. And let's go back here to the next one. This is Thursday, which is today. I did trade this day. Again, already onto the downside. You see this thing, you kind of like draw your resistance, you draw your support and supply areas. Again, you know, I would have been looking way up here, you know, and maybe here where this market actually had, I would have had some lines there. And then I had my, this is actually a resistance line. You know, with that resistance act as support, this market did kind of bounce here a little bit, but this market is in a downward trend. We know we kind of like been in a bearish, kind of crazy acting market. So you look to play it down, but let's see what happened here. Boom, boom. It did go down for you. The thing was, where was your entry? You know, it didn't give you like, it gave you a little bit of pullback into this candle area. So where did you take that entry? That's the question, and that's what I'm trying to get, where you got to learn to nail that entry. Did you take that entry there? You know, back here on this candle, though, is what I'm looking at. You know, because you let that 5-minute candle complete, and like I said, if I'm going to play it to the downside, I want this candle to pull back, and this candle open here and close down here, but it had to retrace back here across the body of this candle here. So I did have an entry, you know, back on this candle here to take it to the downside, and all based on where did I take it from the downside. Did I take it once it broke 6,500 to the downside? Did I wait 10 points, you know, after I crossed below this line that I had here to the downside and couldn't get back above it? You know, still it went from here all the way down to 70. It dropped almost 20 points. Can you get 10 points out of that? That's the question, not a trade recommendation. But that's all I really want to share. You know I kind of just looked at the future market because I'm looking to maybe switch gears, maybe back to the future market. Not sure, not exactly know what I'm going to do right now. But this is looking like it's in a condition where I could have some fun trading this thing now. Again, you know, that's all I really want to talk about. Every day was a no trade. Tomorrow I'm not trading. Hope you guys have a happy Easter. You know, if you're interested in learning stuff, you know, and getting a little bit more details on what I do here, one of the things is getting that platform set up correctly and where you can play around with your orders. I started to make some videos today. I don't know if I actually got them out there or not. Also, how I use support and resistance zone, how I look, what kind of patterns I'm looking at in the market, you know, how I go about selecting options for day trading, you know, and then we can actually do some live practicing with live data. It can still be in the paper account, but we have live data. You know, if you're interested in doing any of that type of stuff, again, contact me, Solomon@rightsideTrading.com, and we can move forward from there. Again, like I said, this is my weekly trade review today for March 26th through March 30th. You know, hope it was something here that can actually help you guys. If not, please contact us, comment. I will be posting this out here on our YouTube page. Subscribe, like, whatever they do out there with this stuff. You know, but let me know what you think. Talk to you guys later. Have a happy Easter. Bye.